Hi everybody, it's Jessica, and today marks the end of day 4 on my journey for the Beachbody Ultimate Reset program. The Ultimate Reset, if you haven't heard about it, is a 21-day detox and cleanse program that is designed to work out the inside of your body just as much as you work out the outside. It cleanses you and prepares you for any upcoming wonderful nutrition that you're going to put in or any exercise to go ahead and make sure that you start your body off on as clean a slate as you possibly can. Today was an awesome day. I started out with breakfast this morning. It was fruit, just whatever seasonal fruit there was, and some Greek yogurt. And I went ahead and I blended it up, made myself a little bit of a smoothie. I wanted something quick and I wanted something cold. I've kind of been craving ice cream a little bit. It's my one thing that I like to allow myself every day. And so this morning I said, oh, ice cream right away in the morning. And instead I went ahead and I made a nice cold smoothie. So that was a very nice breakfast for me. I went ahead and I took a nice warm Epsom bath soak this morning, and that's supposed to both aid you in your cleanse and detox, but it also goes ahead and helps your muscles out a little bit. I actually feel like I maybe woke up and was a little bit achy in some areas, so it did help. I woke after I took my bath. It was very nice, and I felt very relaxed, and I just felt good and I felt energized. I keep telling you guys that I have more and more energy every day, and to be perfectly honest with you, today I had probably more energy than I have any day that I've been doing so far. So, but I'll give you a little bit more on that later. Lunch was some leftovers nori tempeh seaweed rolls that I went ahead and I made last night. If you watched my video from yesterday, I had my first attempt at making sushi, and so that was part of my lunch today, as well as some of that leftover lentil lime soup or lentil lime salad, excuse me, from a couple days ago. That was very good. I've been getting really full on the meals. Last night I probably ate a whole roll of the sushi that I made, and today for lunch I was only able to get through half of it, and the lentil salad that I had was probably half of the portion of what I had the first time that I had it, and I'm beyond full on it, which is great because I know that I can eat less. Not that I typically eat too bad anyways, but it's nice to know that I can finally start controlling some portion and getting full very quickly and still having a lot of energy. So that was very exciting as well. The Alkalize, guys, it's getting easier and easier every single day. I know I keep on saying that it has a weird kind of taste to it, and again, the foam at the end does have a little bit of a strange taste, but today I drank it like it was nothing. It kind of didn't taste like anything. I took it right before I taught my Turbo Kick class, which I'll get to in a second. But it was fine, and not to be gross or anything, but it normally gives me a little bit of air in my stomach, and so I kind of burp a lot and have that aftertaste. Today I didn't experience that at all, so that was awesome as well. And dinner was very quick and easy. I had stir fry and quinoa, all mixed together with some sesame and a little bit of that seaweed kind of ground up on it as a topping. And then I also had a cucumber and tomato salad. Now, I didn't have nearly as many greens as I should have for my salad for lunch, so I went ahead and I threw a little bit extra spinach into that salad at the end of dinner. I also went ahead and I used one of the dressings that they tell you to make in there, and I'm not a big fan of vinegar, but this was a combination of red wine vinegar and balsamic vinegar, a little bit of olive oil, lemon juice, and it wasn't sour like you normally expect vinegar to be. It actually was kind of sweet, and it tasted very good on that salad. I enjoyed that quite a bit. So the more and more I go through this process, the more and more I see myself eating a lot of these meals that I never would have eaten before. Like I told you guys earlier in the first video, I'm not a big fan of sushi. I love fish, but I don't like salmon. I don't eat vegan ever. I had no idea what tempeh was when I first started this program. And these are all items that are very filling, and they taste very good. I think you just have to know how to cook it. And I'm very glad that this program came with recipes to teach me, because I've found some things that I really enjoy. quinoa is something that I know I'm going to go ahead and keep in my cupboard all the time, because you can use it for everything. You can use it as a pasta, you can use it as a rice, you can use it as a breakfast, as a cereal. And I had only had maybe 1 or 2 meals made with quinoa before this program, and now just the new way that I made it up with the stir fry, it tastes very, very good. So overall, I'm very, very pleased with the recipes and the meals that I've had to go ahead and, I want to say endure, but not endure. It's new to me, but it's very enjoyable, and I like it so much that, like I said, I want to keep it in my repertoire for my meals. And I even have my significant other starting to kind of pick off me a little bit and kind of, well, what's this? And do you mind if I have some of this? And I like that he's getting into some of the meals too. So it's good to know that it's something that we can use in our household, and I won't be the only one eating it. Now, going back, like I said, today was Monday, so I did go ahead and teach a Turbo Kit class, and I just had so much energy today. I told you guys on Saturday that I kind of felt like I was bonking a little bit, that I was really low energy. I know I shouldn't have gone as hard as I did with my class, or I guess worked out as hard as I did, and I really was paying for it on Saturday. I really didn't have any energy at all. But today I just, I started really low, and I felt myself just having this surge of energy that I'm almost to the point where it's something that I don't normally experience without maybe having some E&E, a little bit of a pre-workout juice, pre-workout formula. But today I just had amazing energy, and I was able to go full on through my whole class, and even some of my students were looking at me like, oh my gosh, you just have this, you killed us. That's what they said. Everybody's walking out of my class sweating, and I was amazed that I wasn't tired at all. I felt as good as I always do when I teach. So I know that this is a program that you can do. Again, I'm only teaching every other day, so I'm not working out every day, so just understand that, please. But it is something that you can work out on, and it's not something that, if you're somebody who's unwilling to give up the gym, that you totally can't do anything. Again, probably should take it low impact to just see how you feel before you start going full out. But today I felt great, and I'll see how I feel tomorrow, because it'll be back-to-back teaching. I teach again tomorrow evening, so hopefully it'll be just as pleasant as it was today, because I had a blast. It was awesome. Other than that, I think the day ended very well. I did have one of my students, I was talking to them about the cleanse and what I was doing, and shamelessly plugging myself. Oh, I did lose 3 pounds. I forgot to tell you guys that. I've lost 3 pounds so far since I started, and I took my measurements again today, and I know it's a little bit preemptive, but I've already lost a ½ an inch on both of my thighs, on my butt area, and also on my gut. I like to call it my tire area, but I've lost a ½ inch from each of those sections so far, and it's only been 4 days, and I know I'm not doing anything different except for eating right and following the cleanse program as it's suggested. But again, I was talking to my students about it today at the end of class as we were stretching, and one of my students asked me, okay, I have to ask you about this cleanse. She's asking me all kinds of questions, and she said, okay, the reason I've never done a detox or a cleanse before is because I know that it keeps you glued to the bathroom. Okay, this is a little bit gross, and I understand that, but this doesn't do that. I don't feel like I have the urge to constantly be in the restroom. I don't feel like it's something that is out of control or unnatural or anything. To be perfectly honest with you, it isn't any different. It just makes me feel good. So it's not something that, if you're worried about some of those cleanses that have a lot of fiber in them, and they tell you, just be forewarned that you could have the urge to go to the restroom at any point in time. This isn't one of those cleanses at all. I mean, it's totally natural. Everything feels as normal as it always has, and I just feel great. So again, I'm sorry for the disgusting topic right now, but it's something that we got to talk about. Everybody does it, so it's something that you might be curious about too. And now you know. It keeps you totally regular and you don't feel weird, and it's just good for you. So again, the end of day 4 today, awesome day. Loved it. Everything is working out great the way that I was hoping that it would. My skin is cleared up a little bit. My body feels tighter. My muscles feel tighter. I feel it more when I'm working out. I can really feel my muscles contracting. I have more energy. I sleep like a rock. It's awesome, guys. I don't sleep that well ever, so it's an awesome feeling. So I really hope that you guys take some serious consideration into continuing watching this vlog and just seeing how I change throughout the next, what do we have, 17 days left. I'm very excited for it, and I'm happy to have a lot of you guys asking me about it, and to have me follow, or have you following me on my journey. So if you're not following me on Facebook, I would really like you to go ahead and do so. So you can find me on Facebook at www.tinyurl.com/FB Jessica. That's for Facebook Jessica. Or you can go ahead and send me an email if you have any questions and maybe you're not on Facebook or you just don't feel comfortable linking with somebody on there. And the email address that you can contact me at is listed below. But I do prefer, if you're able to go ahead and contact me on Facebook for so many different reasons. It's easier for me to check it on my phone at any point in time during the day versus YouTube, which I honestly am only looking at the end of the night when I post my video. And also, I put a lot of tips and other things up on my blog on Facebook. So it would be something that if you really are interested in fitness or nutrition or health or wellness, or you just have questions, really that's the best way to get a hold of me. So again, that's www.tinyurl.com/FB Jessica, Facebook Jessica, or you can email me, and my email will be up again at the end of the video. So thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it, and everybody have a wonderful night.